Captain James Cook sailed his boat, and he was looking for a new country, and he found Australia. And he was from England. He managed to sail all the way back to England, and he told them all about Australia. And so in 1788, a few years later, Captain Arthur Phillip sailed a boat, and he had a whole fleet of boats, and he sailed out there with a whole bunch of convicts. England basically ran out of prisons, they ran out of jails, and so they shipped all these convicts off to Australia, to the other side of the world, to start our country. And that's basically how we started.
Well, one question.
Sure.
Did they torture people there?
No.
With the England?
Definitely not, no. But they sent them off there, and what they actually did was they got them to Australia, and then they gave them land. And they said, you guys were naughty back in England, but we're going to give you another chance to start fresh here and be good. And so all these people became farmers on the land, and that's how Australia started. It started out as farmers from England, basically.
Wait, are those the people that discovered a lot of the animals that live in Australia now?
Yep. They discovered a lot of them. They went exploring. There were a lot of people that went exploring because they started. Does anybody know which was the first city in Australia? Go ahead.
Wasn't it the capital? Oh wait, I forget.
Yeah, not quite. It was Sydney. They sailed in, they found some nice water, and they sailed in there, but there was no fresh water. You guys know you need to drink fresh water, right? Otherwise you get thirsty. Okay?
No, then you get dehydrated.
Exactly. So they sailed a little bit further north, and then they found a really nice spot called Port Jackson. And Port Jackson is now known as Sydney Harbour. And so it was Sydney that was the first city in Australia. And so they settled there, and Sydney's on the east coast, and from there they travelled inland, and they went exploring. You guys have a question?
My real name is Sydney.
Is it? Well, there you go. Huh? You were the first city in Australia. Well, there you go. So guys, a few years later on, it was 1901.